Guys, we're a family of 4 and we actually live in a tiny home. Everybody's been asking us, can you show us around a tiny home? Can you give us a tour? How do you guys live in a tiny home with a family of 4? So today, we're gonna show you how we live in a tiny home with a family of 4. But first, we had something that happened in our tiny home and we're gonna fix it. Roll that footage.
Brielle and I built this tiny home ourselves, like with our bare hands with the help of my grandpa. My dad helped a little bit, whatever. But for the most part, like Brielle and I, like we did almost all of it by ourselves. Like we did the kitchen and everything by ourselves. This is actually what we did for our countertop. These are actually stair tread pieces, okay? But we put 2 of them together like this and we created our own countertop. Because this is our first time doing a project like this, every time we do the dishes, some water gets right here and there's like little tiny black specks. And yeah, we're pretty sure it's mold.
I forgot to mention this, but my wife is pretty mad at me for not fixing this mold problem sooner, but I can't help it. All my mind is thinking about is building our new house. Yes, we're about to build a new house soon, but it's gonna take about 6-7 months, and obviously we can't have mold growing in our tiny home for 6 months. But more importantly, I can't have a mad wife for 6 months. So, to Home Depot, the best place for dads.
I'm here with Lyric to try to get some stuff.
I remember as a kid, I did not like going to Home Depot with my dad, unless I was wearing my Heelys. Did I just show my age? I don't know why I think this looks so funny, but it does. Look at him just chilling. Lyric, hello? Hey, you like looking at that? Anybody else spend a lot more money at Home Depot when they bring their wife? But hey, I'd rather have a happy wife than a happy wallet.
Brielle has been wanting me to do this for like over a year now because more black dots started popping up and she's like, yeah, we need to do it. I was like, yeah, we do. So I'm gonna get sanding away. Gonna hook up the shop vac to a sander to make absolutely 0 mess. Maybe 1% mess.
That's gonna be really loud.
Oh, it's gonna be loud.
Little did he know, it was gonna make a lot of mess. And give him a bloody nose.
The update is, look, watch my hand. It goes down and then up because this is where a bunch of mold was. And I literally had to like, I don't even know. Did you fart? You're disgusting. It smells like the burger that we ate earlier, but it was disgusting.
Wanna go with Mama? I like sixes. Wanna go with Dada? I don't like sixes.
Brielle likes fart and Dada does not.
They're so fun.
Okay.
That's mold. I was like, do I keep going? Look at that, look. Brielle said I have to stop. All this side is good. This side doesn't need anything. But it's like, do I need to keep sanding it? My dad said yes, but I don't really know if I want to listen to him. Dude, I've been doing this for how long? Like 4 hours. Dude, it freaking stinks, bruh. What the hell's wrong with me? I think we're pretty much done. All this stuff's smooth now. That feels so nice, dude. Look, like this. Delia, what you got on, baby?
This is too big for me.
Too big for you? Yeah, that's kind of
What's
big.
my hair?
You look funny, bro. This is day 2 of doing the countertops, and I woke up and my nose has like a lot of blood in it. I thought because I had it hooked up to this, I didn't need a mask. It goes to show how naive I am. We're learning as we go. That's all right. I'm gonna probably wear this from now on.
So the vacuum did not work as well as I thought it was going to. There's dust all over these dishes, so I need to come up with a plan immediately.
Using your dishwasher. Also, my dad was like, you don't have to keep sanding down the mold spot. Just sand enough where you can like see the mold and just spray it with bleach and the bleach will kill it. And I said,
No.
I did that earlier. I don't know if it's working, but I mean, right here, it looks like it worked. This right here, I don't know.
Guess who's coming?
Who?
Hey,
Good job.
Ow. Yeah, right. That's exactly why I just sanded that to make it more round. I just was like, it's kind of pointy and she's starting to that height, so I just kind of rounded it out. Hey, that was the nicest thing you ever said to me. You look cute. I like when you do your little makeup like that. It enhances your beauty.
Just a little something.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't mask anything, it just enhances it. Guys, I have to tell you something about my wife. She's the kind of person that if I take too long to do something, or if I don't make it perfect, she takes over. And that's exactly what she's doing here. She's staining it and wait, why is she making our countertops darker?
I wanted to make them darker.
That's why the Home Depot bill was more money. But I really love when Brielle is happy, so I decided to join her. But of course I messed something up, so I'm just gonna stop now. I like how I was supposed to do all this and then it just turned into you doing it. I don't know why, but it looks better though. Guys, this is the progress so far. I think it kind of looks similar to the one in the bathroom now. Look at me again. Guys, this is literally day 4 of redoing our countertop. This was something that we really did need to take care of. It's slowly turning into a huge project. We have like so many things going on and we can't even live in our house because we live in a tiny home. You know, I mean, it's all one area and this stuff smells like crazy. Thank goodness my mom and dad's house is right across the yard. That's where the kids are right now. And that's Brielle. So this is what the progress looks like so far. Brielle changed up the color a little bit. Now she's painting the wall for some reason. This is what happens. This is why I don't like to say yes to projects because then 2 things. 1, Brielle takes over and 2, she makes them bigger than what they need to be. Redoing our entire inside, pretty much. As if we're about to sell this house. Guys, I just don't like when projects turn bigger than what they need to. But I'm super blessed that Brielle's never scared to get her hands dirty. And anytime she does do something, she does it so well. And here's some advice for my boys. I'm not just saying this. Whenever you get a wife or if you have a wife, truly make a house a home. I want to say thank you, Brielle, for truly making our house feel like a home. And I can't wait for you to do that to our new house that we're building in 6-7 months. But with all that being said, let's get straight into this tour of our tiny home. Let's go take a tour, come on. This door wasn't originally here. It was actually right here. We added all this on. Originally, we just lived in this part. Okay, but don't show too because we're gonna show you guys a tour right now, okay?
Right when you walk in, this is our little, what do they call it? Foyer?
I don't know.
Foyer? I don't know. Anyway, it's just a cute little aesthetic. Okay, and then you come in here. Kitchen, living room, and...
Zalia's playroom.
Yes. all in
Dining
one.
room.
Okay. So over here is our little nice, cute kitchen, where as you saw...
We had mold growing. This is the finished...
Stop talking over me.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. This is the finished product of our lovely countertops that I did.
Okay, we did get it right. I spent like 2 days sanding it.
Okay, anyways. One thing that we did not at all think about when we were building this tiny home was where to put a trash can. That's literally the only spot we can put it. And
Right in front of our door to the bathroom. But before we show the bathroom, let's finish showing the kitchen. You're not doing a great job. I'm joking, I love you. You did a great job. These cabinets weren't originally here. Actually, I built these shelves and they had shelves along this wall. Fun fact, this wasn't here originally. Babe, what was here originally?
the fridge was all the way
over
that wall,
here.
and then we had like an Amazon like shelving
For all her
cabinet.
stuff, that's
Yeah.
right. But my aunt and uncle was actually redoing their kitchen and they were gonna throw away these cabinets. We were like, no, we can use them, repaint them. We put them up here. Also, that's how we got all these cabinets. Entire kitchen literally cost us like, what, 220 bucks? If you're wondering why Brielle has long hair all of a sudden, you're gonna have to come back to next week's video to find out. Hit that subscribe button. Bought this stuff from the Restore. I think this cabinet was like 50 bucks, 25 bucks. We did have to splurge a little bit, and both of these were like 80 because we couldn't find this. This is our pantry, so this is how we live in a tiny home. This is our pantry.
Don't look too close.
Don't look too close. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You might see this throughout the tour. Brielle's a little embarrassed about our tiny home in some areas. You know, I'm trying to give you guys the raw, real, true tiny home tour experience. But if Brielle doesn't want to show you some things, then that's all right. I'll still show you them later in the tour. Just shh, don't.
So this is pantry stuff, and then I also have pantry stuff. That's really hard.
Here's a few things that we wish we would have done if we were to build a tiny home again. First of all,
Find a spot for a trash can. Okay, go.
okay, I was gonna say that. A bigger sink. Oh my gosh, guys, this was like a last minute purchase because we were actually gonna have a sink that was this small.
Ew.
We were literally gonna have is what they call a bar sink, okay? But we would 100% get a full-size sink. Oh my gosh, the dishes pile up so fast, ridiculous, and it's annoying.
Because we don't have a dishwasher.
That's something else. We would probably.
My vitamins are have juice in there, and I think you make it.
This isn't horrible. This was also a last minute idea. We were gonna originally just have like a little like electric skillet. This came in clutch. 10 out of 10, recommend this. I think we're okay on this. Sometimes we would like a normal looking oven. Zalia must have put a rubber band on here. I don't know where that came from. To kind of combat the dishes issue, we live off paper plates. Sorry trees, but I like to save my marriage more than trees. Anyway, okay. We also just got this table less than a year ago. We did not have a table. We literally used to eat on little TV trays on the couch. And our couch was actually right here, and it was blue, and it was just a love seat. But then Brielle just splurged one day and bought a couch, and I said, how are we gonna fit that?
I just seen a white couch. I want it really, really bad. Wow, that turned into something. This requires trim that to be taken off and re-put back on.
Turn around, this is how we fit it. This is where our bedroom was.
Underneath.
Underneath this. We turned it into living room, And you may ask yourself, how do you watch TV?
Right in the room so we could see. We also have put little store right there.
There, that's where we put Lyric's toys, guys. That's all Lyric's toys. Side note, these are the kind of things that you need to do when you live in a tiny home.
And I put my toys right here.
Yep, this is kind of like Zalia's little room, like her little play area.
Yeah, that is my favorite room. These and these and these.
This used to be Brielle and I's closet. One side was Brielle's and one side was my side of the closet. But we turned it into Zalia's closet slash pantry because we needed more space. We're not gonna show you all of it because Brielle's really embarrassed by it, but I'll show you. Just go fast, just really fast, really fast. This side is Zalia's closet. It's a little messy, but anyway, we're showing you the real authentic. Normally this is a mess because Zalia literally changes like 10 times a day. That's all her stuff in there. Now you might be asking yourself, Carson, I see a PS5 right there. See, the couch is right here. How do you play your PS5 and sit on the couch? I'm glad you asked. This is probably one of my favorite things in the tiny home. Look at that. And then I sit right here.
And I sit right here.
That's what she does, like this.
It's a mama too.
Oh, and she cuddles Mama too. And this is how we watch movies and stuff.
Yep.
Another thing that we probably would add, if we could have, is a fridge that can make ice. This is our fridge.
Now, one thing I would do different is I would get the taller version of this.
Yes.
Because once you have kids, then you have a lot more food than you do.
Oh wait, this is also kind of our pantry too. Anywhere we can fit food, we're fitting.
I hope you do 50 pounds.
Oh, thank you for helping me do the video. That's Zalia's drawer, all her snacks in it.
This is Mama's drawer. Electrolyte, bloom gummies, and coffee. I thought it was more organized than that. Okay, anyway.
And that's her kitchen, guys.
Like mama and dada.
Zalia's gonna help me talk about this because I actually built this when we found out Brielle was pregnant for Zalia.
A fan. It doesn't look like a fan in the room. Like a little fire. Like that.
Yeah. Like I said, we didn't have any of this, and we'll show you guys over there in a second.
Yeah.
Zalia's closet was Mama and Dada's closet,
Yeah.
and so this was Zalia's wardrobe. Here was actually where we had all Zalia's hang-up clothes, but now it's Zalia's like arts and crafts space.
Yeah.
And as you can see, we're actually still doing this for
Yeah.
Lyric. This is where we had the diapers and the wipes, and we
Yeah.
still do. But now it's kind of more decorative because we have
Now-
more space. This is a prototype of one of our hoodies. Be sure to go shop thematrangas.com for your merch. Anyway, oh, also drink Body Flow. It's the best hydration product out there. And up here is our loft. We use this telescope ladder to get up there. It's like storage area, and Brielle kind of like does her like little writing and stuff up there. This thing is a must if you live in a tiny home. Just saves so much storage. Look at this.
Look, it's jumpy jam. It's jump and all the time.
This is our bathroom. Another thing that saves space in a tiny home is a pocket door. We were gonna put a handle on it and a lock, and we just never did. Right, here's our bathroom.
And this is how Bossy does it. Open and shut.
Yeah, we have a nice little,
And this
okay.
is, and everything like that. This is the shower, then the sink, and toothbrushes, and everything like that.
Good job. We have a nice little fancy toilet. I wouldn't look in there. Anyway, nice little sink. We built this countertop, same as the kitchen. Bathtub and shower. You don't have to see a bunch of details because that's gross. That's all. This is our nice bathroom. Hope you enjoyed it.
Guys, I want to show this. Brielle just kind of skimmed past, kind of a little upsetting because I built this with my heart and soul. If you can see, I built this and then like added this like little cubby hole right here for all the toilet paper. Brielle added this little guy postpartumness and then she just kept it.
Now I'm gonna show you a favorite room. And I'm so thankful and grateful and blessed that we added on to this because I needed this in my life. Welcome to our bedroom. We finally got our own bedroom that isn't shared with a kitchen and a living room and
A bathroom.
a bathroom. Again, Zalia kind of took over,
She needed to have a closet in this room, just like how we have our closets in this room.
which is fine. Vanity right here. Zalia put some nail stickers on that I literally can't get off of the desk. Another thing about a tiny home is there's just not a lot of space to just put random stuff, so that's why Lyric's car seat's right there. Lyric spot. I think I came up with this.
You did.
This was kind of not being used for anything. It was gonna be like a little area I could play at, but she really wasn't doing that, so we just made this into Lyric wardrobe area. It works.
Okay. She's watching me record, Mama. Bedside bassinet action. We got Brielle's nightstand and we got Kakar's nightstand over there. This is Lyric's little...
Everybody always asks us that in videos. What the heck is that? It's a little Love Every toy Zalia loved to play with, but the string broke off. Carson put it up with a balloon string.
Look guys, my wife said creative. I was gonna say resourceful, but thanks. My turn to show upstairs, huh?
Yeah.
All right guys, this is the upstairs. This is like a little bonus room that I was really trying to make sure that we were able to make because we work from home if you don't know. And so I needed a spot to work from home and also to hoard my collection addiction. As you can see, I am somewhat of a nerd. I'm building the giant Death Star. I have all my Star Wars figures there. This was the couch that we actually had downstairs originally. I bought this for Christmas for Brielle. She still hasn't opened it and used it. Yes, as you can see, that's some of Zalia's toys. She literally takes a portion of the house, like literally all over the house. She has toys up here as well. And yes, we literally had to put our vacuum cleaner upstairs because we didn't have a space for it anywhere else. The things that you have to do when you live in a tiny home. These couches have storage underneath. This is storage for when we do our podcast. We just did one. I did an interview with Zalia, podcast with my 2-year-old. All right, let's go back downstairs and see if there's anything else that we need to show you. So that has been most of our tiny home. This is my closet. This is Brielle's closet. I don't know if we said that, showed that, but yeah, that's that.
Just remember that we're just people. We're human.
We're not perfect.
We're not perfect. Our house isn't perfect, and that's okay.
But we are about to build our first time home, but we are gonna try to make it more perfect because we learned a lot from building this tiny home. Brielle did phenomenal. She was amazing. I kind of just want her to like do the formation for our actual house. Like that's how good she made this form for the tiny home. Show that clip. You know, this is my side, right? It's decently dug out. She, on the other hand, look at that. Doing really good. If you enjoyed, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Please, we make a new video every single Friday. Every single Friday. You will see a new YouTube video from us. So again, guys, please subscribe. We love you so much. And don't forget to keep creating your journey.
Your journey. Hopefully I die.